Hey everybody, welcome in. My name is Old School Nerd. Welcome to Old School Nerd's reaction channel. Hey, today's Thursday. We're kind of doing a little bit mellow. A friend of mine had a loss in the family, and today I'm kind of feeling kind of down about it. So I'm just gonna channel it to something a little bit more soothing. And it doesn't get much more soothing than Angelina Jordan. I've already done one reaction to Angelina Jordan, and all of you loved it. And there's a good reason why. Angelina Jordan is amazing. My Patreon members have seen another reaction that I did to Angelina Jordan that all of you will not see. And the reason why is because in the recording, the person who set up her mic some stuff and it messed it up. And I felt like I didn't want to react to it because it wasn't fair to her. Well, apparently, this one was done perfectly because this vocal setup is ridiculous. Reverberation block shield. I mean, really? Soundproofing, sound absorption shield in front of her. It's got the spittle guard, the popping guard in front of the mic. Same mic from the one I saw before. But more importantly, you have two amazing things. A lot of you know who Lana Del Rey is. Right? Lana Del Rey is, for the last 10 years since her debut album, he has really been kind of the new Joss Stone. And if you don't know who Joss Stone is, shame on you. So anyway, Lana Del Rey, Joss Stone, queens of cool, right? Queens of blues, jazz, sultry sounds. Smooth, sultry sounds of Lana Del Rey. But that's okay. If you're here, you already know. This is less of a reaction than a, yeah, I kind of already knew that. Why? It's Angelina Jordan. Lana Del Rey, anything she does is tailor-made for Angelina Jordan to sing. Have you heard Angelina Jordan? Lana Del Rey and Angelina Jordan could damn near be sisters if they wanted to be. Think about that. I mean, their sound and voice qualities are so similar. And that similarity is amazing. So, like and subscribe to the video. Thumbs up if you like this video. Of course, the link to this one will be in the description below. Holy cow, this one's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. I'm just going to... At first, I thought I was going to move my beard out of the way. But since this entire soundproofing cul-de-sac is in front of her face, I'll just sit right here. I'm not in the way of anything. All right. Check this out. This is our amazing young artist, Angelina Jordan, doing Young and Beautiful, the Lana Del Rey cover. So let's go. Well, quiet now and sit back, enjoy this with you. Join us as we admire the sultry, smooth sounds of Angelina Jordan. When she does it, it's adorable. When I do it, it's just a waving dickhead. Have you noticed that?
I've seen the way, done it all, had my cake now. Diamonds brilliant and violet now. Hot summer nights in July, when you and I went forever wide. Crazy days, city lights, the way you play with me like a child. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will.
Okay, sorry to stop it, but there are two reasons why I have to stop it. Number one, because I made comments. Sorry, but I have to stop it because if I don't stop it, it's going to get blocked. And by the way, it won't be Angelina Jordan that blocks it. It'll be the copyright holders of Lana Del Rey's music. But since I stopped it real quick, it's so good. It's so perfect. You swear to God, it's not really her singing because it's too freaking perfect. But she's in a perfect audio vacuum. And so it's just the purity of her voice. There's no mic miscues. There's no echo off the wall. There's no echo in the room. It's just vocal caption the way it's supposed to be done in a studio, and they're doing it right here. My Patreon members know exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about this right here being amazing. But it's so good, you almost want to close your eyes because when you watch it, she makes it look so effortless. It doesn't seem like it's actually her, but we know it is. And that's how you know how amazing she is. When she's so good, can't believe it.
You still love me when I'm no longer beautiful. I've seen the world lit out as my stage now, channeling angels in the new age now. Hot summer days, rock and roll, the way you play for me and you show, and all the ways I got to know your pretty face, an electric song. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I got nothing but a mic and a song? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? Dear Lord, when I get to heaven, please let me bring my man. When he comes, tell me that you let him. Father, tell me if you can. Holy grace, all the body, all that face makes me wanna party. He's my son, he makes me.
Vocal maturity occurs when a certain person passes puberty. That's why a lot of young singers, child singers, you don't hear about them a lot when they become adults because once their voice changes, their vocal sound isn't the same and it may not be as good. But the richness of Angelina's voice as she gets older continues to become more and more rich. I've watched her stuff when she was 6, 7, and 8. I went back and watched it, and I want to listen to the stuff that she's done now because she's one of the very, very lucky ones, and she obviously practices and has a great vocal coach and proper care of her vocal cords. So as she grows and her voice matures to something even more rich, even more amazing, which means like people like Lana Del Rey and Joss Stone and Adele and Lauren Daigle, her voice will be cared for and may even be better. Think about this. She's 21 to 25. Where will her vocal ability be? How good is it now? And she's taking care of it properly, and it's developing perfectly, and her voice is getting even more rich. My God. Take that statement that I just said and comprehend what I'm telling you. She was amazing at 6, 7, 8. Now she's what? 16? 17 years old? Her voice has gotten better with age, and she still has about between 4 to 6 years for continued development. normally. On the average, it changes. It can be different. Can you imagine?
Shine like a diamond. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful?
She bumped it.
Will you still love me when I got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will. I know you will. I know that you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? Will you still love me when I'm not young and beautiful?
Seriously, when she waves, it's adorable. It's cute. When I do it, it's just weird. It's true. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Seriously, those of you who sing, those of you who have friends or loved ones who are singers, if you show this to them, they're gonna ask you two things. Number one, how old is she? And number two, they're gonna ask you, hey, do you have any recordings of when she was a kid? And then they're gonna look at the ones when she was a kid to now, and they're gonna go, if she takes care of her voice, holy cow, there are no limits. And there aren't. It's natural for female voices to flutter into the atmosphere and do the high and alto and soprano ranges. It's less evident. It is more rare for them to develop a rich, soulful, lower end tone. And for her age, Angelina has one of the most rich, full lower ranges in her style of singing. First comment that says, Tatiana, I'm punching you and deleting you from the chain. It's not about that low. I'm talking about in this form of singing. It's you know why I say these things? Because I know you guys. You guys are nuts. You guys are worse than I am. And that's saying something. Some of y'all need therapy. I suggest therapy as in maybe you should subscribe to Angelina's YouTube channel and watch all of her stuff. Keep looking out for more new stuff. See? Therapy.